do you accept Christmas gifts from your patients? And the answer is sorta, kinda. I don't know that I don't even know if people still say that, sorta, kinda, but I say that because I'm from East Texas and that's what we say, sorta, kinda. So typically I don't accept gifts from anybody for any reason in the context of me being their doctor. And this is kind of, I wouldn't say it's controversial. Lots of doctors feel different sorts of ways. Some doctors are like, hey, if somebody wants to show you gratitude for doing whatever, graciously accept it. Now, whether you eat it or use it or pass it on or white elephant gift it to someone else, that's up to you. They don't need to know that. But in the spirit in which it was given, you take it and you graciously smile and you move on. And that's generally what I do for most stuff. I'm a child psychiatrist, so because of my particular role in people's lives, I'll get a lot of parents that will bring things. Oh, my kiddo made cookies, or as part of the Secret Santa at school, we bought this extra gift because you've helped us, and that sort of thing. And so I absolutely make sure to take whatever it is when the kid is in the room because, yeah, I mean, I'm proud of the kid and I want to show them how to be graciously thankful. Do I use whatever it is? So most times it's some form of candy or fudge or cookies or something to eat, and as long as it looks good and there's no mold on it, absolutely I will eat it, and or share it in the break room, or bring it home and share it with family or whatever, because I do trust my patients not to poison me or do anything like that. Um, if it's something more, so in my day, I've had some pretty um, nice things given to me. Oftentimes, not by the adult patients themselves, but the family of a adult patient. And most times, again, I'll graciously accept, and then I will make sure to donate or share that very obviously somewhere. So it's not to my personal benefit, because again, I want to show that I'm being thoughtful in receiving a gift, but I also don't want it to potentially skew any thoughts or behaviors. And I do a pretty good job of not letting that happen, including from like drug reps. So when pharmaceutical representatives will stop by and they'll bring cookies or cakes or whatever, I make sure to say, okay, well, you can give it to me. It will go in the break room. It's not in my office with, you know, branded medicine, this, that, and the other on the desk where people can see. So I give that stuff away. But yeah, and I just it's a season of gratitude, and I always teach my kiddos. During this time of the year, I will say to them, "Hey, do you already know what you're going to get mom or dad or grandma for Christmas?" And most times they'll say, well, maybe, or no, or whatever. And I say, well, just make sure that you can either buy them something if you have money, but I don't know how much money you have. So if you can't buy them something, then you can make them something or you can do something nice. But you got to pick one of those three things so that you can show your gratitude to the person who is helping you. And most kids are like, oh, yeah, I already know what I'm going to get them for Christmas. And then I make sure to tell them, please don't say anything because it's supposed to be a surprise because that's how Christmas presents work. But yeah, this is a fun time of the year. And so I want to, there is no right or wrong answer. If your physician or nurse or healthcare provider doesn't want the gift, they will literally just tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, I can't take this, or donate it to charity or whatever. I've never really had anybody give me money. I mean, they have to pay for their appointment, but I've never had them be like, oh, here's a tip. I don't know what I would do with that. Probably be like, no, I'll just, I'll take the money and then I'll credit it towards your next visit. So that is not all weird and awkward. So yeah, very interesting. It's an interesting wrinkle in the patient physician relationship, but that's what I do with Christmas presents.